Anine, this is Susan Lafernier. As you know, I have been on the Tribal Council for 15 years. This December 13th is an important election for our tribe. Our future is at stake now more than ever. I believe the following candidates can help bring our tribe back to the values we all hold dear. Please vote for only 2 of the 3 in the Berga district, Fred Dakota, Popcorn Mayo, or Doreen Blaker, and Randy Hadia and Tony Minton in the Lance district, Miigwech.
My name is Fred Dakota. I'm going to be running for council this year.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Mayo. I'm also known as Popcorn.
My name is Doreen Blaker, and I'm running for tribal council in the Berga.
My name is Tony Minton. I'm running for tribal council for a seat in the Lance district.
Hi, I'm Randy Hadia, candidate for tribal council in the Lance district.
It's about the future of the tribe. This is not Democrat or Republican. This is about the future of our tribe and the way we're going to survive as Indian people and as a tribe.
I mean, from when I served on the council, I've never seen anything like this. They put too much control into the hands of 2 individual council members, and they're making decisions, not even informing the full council what's going on. We have no budget in place. We don't even know if we have the money to be doing whatever it is they are doing.
I think not being prepared and things like that were one of the problems. I know I've heard some concerns that the paperwork wasn't ready for them. They were asked to vote on things and they didn't even know anything about it, or there was no documentation or paperwork for them to review. I've seen that that's a problem, and it's hard to make a decision on something like that when you don't have that information in front of you. It's one of the things that I like to do is I like to make good, level-headed decisions where I know about the idea and plan before I like to make a decision on it. Where I work and things like that, if a lot of things are on the fly and quick and I have to make those decisions, but I don't think that this is one of those circumstances.
I have worked at the health department as a community health representative for the past 24 years. It has been an honor and a pleasure. I have met so many community members and made many, many friends over the years. There have been many changes that have taken place in our healthcare. The new electronic health record that was voted on is not compatible with the resource and patient management system or the dental management software. There has also been some communication problems with the pharmacy. I believe this EHR has cost the tribe around $175,000. This was one of the first referendums to pass. There was no research or education done to see how compatible this new EHR system was going to work with what we currently had in place. This so-called Moving Forward Council has failed to educate or do any research themselves before calling for these referendums. They claim they are saving the tribe money, but are they really? I would say no.
We are not keeping up with the income like the other tribes have because of the lack of people, population on our reservation. So it's going to be very difficult in these trying times to compete. We can't compete. There's only one way that we can compete, and that is if we were to have a bigger operation in Marquette, Michigan, where we have more population. We certainly don't need to spend some money, more additional money here, to buy a motel and build a big casino down by the lake. This is totally foolish. We need to have someplace where there's populations in Marquette. We should be going ahead with that. We should be doing something with the governor of the state of Michigan. We're not going to give up our sovereignty and our tax agreements just to please this governor. We should have opened up in Marquette when we had the opportunity. If I was there, we certainly would have. To buy this business down by the lake, it's a failing business. We do not need that kind of expenditures.
We have no budget in place. We don't even know if we have the money to be doing whatever it is they are doing.
Like I was saying, being at the college here, we could develop a lot of programs. So we could employ our native people in our community here, teach them how to maybe things at the casino. There's not many local businesses around here. I think that Debbie might be doing some of that now. Sometimes you have no choice but to hire a non-native. But like I said, I don't think it's wise to chase them out or run them out or force them to retire or fire them.
Hi, my name is Dottie Pryor, and I am the former manager of the Press Box in the Ojibwa Casino. On September 22nd, I was terminated by the current administration through elimination of my position, just so they could rename the position and hire one of the current general manager's friends from Sault Ste. Marie. I worked hard to gain the trust and respect of the employees so that they too would commit to making the Press Box successful. But once the new regime started making the decisions, the Press Box started losing money, and the morale of the employees dropped too. The unnecessary termination of my position is having a negative impact on our lives. I could understand terminating me if I wasn't doing a good job for the tribe, but that wasn't true. I was doing a good job, and I loved my job. The change in leadership this past year hasn't done my family or the community any good that I can see.
My name is Christina Missigan. I am 18 years old and a member of the Keweenaw Bay Indian community. I graduated from Marquette Senior High School this year and currently attending Northern Michigan University. My father worked at the Ojibwa Casino for 19 years and relocated to the Marquette Casino when I was born to be the security supervisor and then security manager. At the beginning of this year, the new Forward Moving Council decided to eliminate my father's position as security manager. So without warning, my father was laid off and without due process after 19 years of working. This was the worst timing in my eyes. It obviously greatly affected my father. I had found out during my senior year of high school while applying to college. In June after I graduated, I completely talked myself out of attending college. I did not want to put the expense on my parents. I know with me being Native American, I do get help, but there's expenses that the tribe does not help with. Other fees that is not tuition. Also traveling to school since I cannot afford to live on campus. The bills started to come in and I started to feel more and more guilty. After expressing my feelings to my mother and my big brother, they yelled at me enough so that I must go since I will be the first in our family to attend a university. I still feel guilty since I plan to go to law school after finishing Northern Michigan. I was affected in more ways than one by the new Forward Moving Council. The new Forward Moving Council has hurt many families, including mine, with eliminating jobs and firing many loyal tribal members. When they should be taken care of by their own tribe, we should be concerned and worrying about our whole tribe. Please be sure to vote, and I recommend that you don't re-elect the incumbents unless you want to hear more stories like mine. Thank you.
I'd like to see us get back to good government, back to equal opportunities for our employees. And employee rights have been discriminated against this year. People are being moved from jobs that they've had held for many years with no they weren't having problems or issues in their jobs. They just were being moved because of who they were, their political beliefs were, or if the current council wanted the job for one of their family members.
In the last 2014 budget, the tribe secured over $7 million worth of grant and contract funds. This funding helps the tribe to take care of the health, safety, and welfare of the community. The statement to one day eliminate grant funding is just poor money management.
We still maintain our laws that we make up on our own reservation. We do have to follow federal law. And there's some things that are on the ballot this year that's against federal law. We can pass it if we want, I guess, but I don't think it will become law because the Bureau of Indian Affairs has to approve of those laws. And I don't think they're going to do it. That's why we want to get elected.